Hello anyone, welcome back to Fire Emblem Three Houses with me, your host, Crimson Aurora. CA, whatever you want to call me. Anyway, last episode was rather dramatic. As you can see from our little pixel self, we have green hair now, so that's fun. I also have many questions, quite frankly. Interestingly, we realised last episode that Rhea is clearly in some way related to Byleth, which becomes deeply concerning when you consider the fact that I believe you can S-support her. So, I don't know what to make of that. We're not sure what their relationship is, but I swear, if this game starts going all fates on me, I'm going to be very upset. For now, sad Byleth is still sad, but we have a new look, at least. Right. So, the mission... where a shocking truth is revealed. Wonderful. I definitely want to do that at some point, but it's available until May. So today I'm going to explore, because I want to see what people think of the insanity from the last chapter. Right, can't hear Sothis' voice anymore. That's not really that disappointing. Doesn't look like we have any quests, which makes a change, so I'm going to wander around a bit and see what we find, really. Talk to some students.
You look so different. You're still our professor in there, right?
I hope so.
Did anything else change besides your hair and eyes? Are your arms bigger? How do your abs look?
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say great. I haven't changed that much.
That's disappointing. What's even the point?
Other than having the power of the goddess who created the world. That's maybe a bit of a change. Oh, I think I have a lost item for you, actually.
Did anything else change?
It was the spoon one. Where's the spoon? Big spoon!
Oh, hey! I can't believe I dropped this! Thanks for bringing it to me!
You're welcome. I do also need to motivate my students. Let's go find people.
That's so.
That's Bernadetta. Who, no offense, but I don't particularly care about her.
Yes? So, this month's mission is to take part in a ritual at the Holy Tomb, where you will receive a revelation from the goddess herself. What if she really appears? What if I finally get to gaze upon her radiance? I've always imagined the goddess, how beautiful she must be.
No. Also, we appear to have a very similar hair colour now. Art book.
Oh, that's
there
mine.
we go.
Thank you so much.
Good. Motivation.
I can't even imagine what it must be like inside the Holy Tomb.
I don't know either.
Well, it's probably a grave, that much is for sure, and it's likely underground. Beyond that, who knows? I can't help but wonder, though, just what kind of ritual is this?
Yeah, I do wonder.
Hi there!
Still sad I didn't manage to solve the mystery of the magic fish or whatever it was last time. Anyone in here today? Casper? Yeah, not a huge fan. Anyway, I believe I have a lost item for Petra, who I happen to see over here.
In Bridget, we have legends. Stories containing people who have a spirit living inside of them.
That's convenient, yes.
Those spirit people have much strength. They are maybe able to fly in the air or race across the ocean. Hair that shines and eyes that glow. They have qualities that are not unlike what you are looking like, Professor.
I can't fly.
Are you knowing that for certain? Maybe you will have wings grow and soar through the sky.
That does sound pretty great. Anyway, lost items. Where are you? I really wish these were organised better.
I had
we go.
lost the place.
Now I'm going to try recruiting you and see what you say.
Training has given me great biz, but you?
Okay, maybe not then. Anyway, is there anyone in here I care about? Spring Claude. And who else do I want to work on? I don't know who I really want to steal. I don't know enough about them, really. Let's bring Manuela. For no particular reason other than that she seems to quite like me, so maybe I can recruit her.
That smell.
This is.
Don't really like her all that much, but, you know, it is what it is. I don't know where I'm going. Nowhere fast, apparently. Training grounds? I wonder what's on at the moment. I don't remember seeing anything particularly special. Where's Dimitri?
Impressive.
Over here.
Professor, please. If he hears it from you that he needs to rest, perhaps His Highness will listen.
He's exaggerating. He thinks my color is off and that rest will cure all.
No one worried about how off my colour is?
I have a headache, but that's just from lack of sleep. It's not going to stop me from completing this month's mission.
Don't overexert yourself, mate.
I must insist.
Who do you think you are? I can take care of myself to do.
Well then, they clearly don't care about my problems, but that's just fine. Magic. I want to put Lysithia in, she's great. Yeah, we're not going to do so well in that, are we? Wish I could put Lysithia in for everyone. Oh, who do I have a support with? Ooh, there are lots. Okay. Who is waiting? Ah, Manuela. Fair enough. Let's do a couple of these while I'm here.
Whew. Time to rest.
Hey, Raphael. This scene, why is it oddly familiar?
It's almost like this stuff is drawn to me whenever I'm in town. I'm just happy I can use my muscles to help out around here.
But isn't your goal to become a knight? Running errands isn't exactly a knight's job.
I heard that proper knights always help those in need. Isn't that right?
Well, you're not wrong, but I think most people would consider that only a small part of a knight's duty. A knight's main function is to fight and defend, don't you think? That said, I'll agree that helping anyone and everyone who needs it makes you a remarkably virtuous person, which is even better.
If someone virtuous becomes a knight, they'll be a virtuous knight, right? That's about as proper as you can get.
Yes, I suppose so. I, for one, would certainly look for virtue in any knight that I recruited.
So you're saying I'm the type of knight you want to hire for House Regan?
Absolutely. If I somehow actually manage to become the head of my house, that is. I can't see into the future, but you have my word that I'll do all I can to help make your dream a reality. That is, if you're actually able to let somebody help you out, rather than helping out the whole world by yourself.
I'm not gonna stop helping others, but you can do me all the favors you want. All this talk of being proper is making me hungry. For my first favor, why don't you bring me a snack?
A lot of these are very uneventful. I'm still enjoying them, but...
Hey, Ignatz. Getting lost in your imagination again?
No, today I am praying. I'm hoping that if I pray with all my might, she will appear before me.
The goddess, you mean?
Yes. Perhaps it's strange to think about such things.
Nah, you're fine. If I had the chance to meet the goddess, I certainly wouldn't say no. Especially your version of the goddess, huh? A total looker, isn't that right?
That's a disrespectful way of putting it. I just believe that she's a divine beauty. She'd have to be, considering how she mesmerized the people of Fodlan when she walked among them.
Too true. No doubt an incomparable beauty, that one. Who do you think is lovelier, the goddess or our own Teach?
You can't go around saying things like that. How am I supposed to answer?
Well, I'd vote in favor of me, but yeah.
Funny to think that even now she must be somewhere, right? Well, I guess she's just floating on a cloud or whatnot.
Yes, indeed. Watching over us from above. And they say that someday she will return to walk amongst us again.
Well, don't mind me. You go ahead and get some good praying in. If the goddess appears, you let me know, okay?
What? No! If she does appear, I want it to just be the goddess and me.
It'll be way better if I'm there too. I'm saying this for your benefit, Ignatz.
Why?
Imagine an incomparable beauty standing before you. Do you really think you'll be able to remain calm?
Well, that is to say...
But if I'm there, I can smooth things over. Have a nice chat, invite her to tea, everything a goddess deserves.
Oh. Well, I suppose that makes sense.
Of course it does. Now, get on with it. Pray like you've never prayed before.
Ugh, I need to go do something. Be right back. Okay, I am back, and thanks to the magic of editing, there should have been no time there at all for you guys. We shall do one more support, and then carry on, because I don't want to overwhelm people.
As you can see, if we were to face an enemy on this terrain, I would go here, and you would go here.
Hang on. If we're trying to repel the enemy, I should be positioned there, correct?
Huh? I'm not sure that's the best idea. Take a closer look at this map. See, there's a graveyard over here. Might run into some of those ghosts you hate so much.
Claude, will you knock it off already? So help me. If you continue treating me like a child, I'll...
Easy there. I'm sorry, okay? Just don't start blasting off any spells in here.
I'd more pride than to turn an unarmed soldier to cinders. It wouldn't kill you to speak to me as an equal when we're discussing matters as serious as this.
Actually, I see you as more than an equal. There's no questioning the power you wield. And I was being serious about the formation just now. The bit about the ghosts was just me having fun with you. Or trying to. You're so smart, I figured you'd catch on to that right away. But back to the formation. Can you see why I arranged it like I did? The area I want you to guard requires the ability to adapt to an ever-changing situation. Who else could I trust with such a difficult task? You're my best bet for something like that.
Perhaps that's true.
Think back to the times we fought together. When have I ever treated you like a child on the battlefield? I depend on you, Lysithea. I value your power almost as much as I do Teach's.
Truly?
I swear to you on all of Fodlan. I'd like to have my fun, but I wouldn't joke about something like that. I consider you a valued ally. I'll stop now before I inevitably drift back into teasing you again. Just know that I meant every word, okay?
Fair enough then. From here forward, see to it that you treat me with the respect of an equal. And I admit that you are not short on talent yourself, but don't go getting a big head over it.
That was cute. I hadn't decided between cute or sweet when I said that and kind of ended up with queet. Who do I want to talk to? There's lots of people up here that would be fun to talk to. I'm curious to see whether Manuela will be recruitable.
Really? Professor, I am so happy! Your new hair and eye color suit you well. We make quite the pair. But recently, I sense that things are a bit strained between Lady Rhea and my brother.
I mean, Seteth knows that Rhea did something to us, so yeah.
She wants to do something at the Holy Tomb. I do not know what, but... Whenever it has concluded, I hope they will return to their friendship, as it has always been.
That's another thing I was thinking about, actually. The thing with Rhea. It looks to me as if she won't die in the next episode, because I'd forgotten that you can support her, the next mission rather.
Captain. Oh, Professor. How long have you been standing there? I didn't see you. I was just sorting through Captain Gerald's belongings. I haven't made much progress. I keep finding things that bring back memories. Clearing out this room of his belongings again, it's not easy.
Yeah, I can imagine it's an experience.
Professor, are you positive? Really? Your appearance is due to the influence of the Crest of Flames? Intriguing.
Didn't know that, but okay.
Unfortunately, I have found no record of Nemesis's hair and eye color ever changing. If that transformation was brought on in part by the power of the crest, that would be most, well, I suppose interesting is too small a word. Still, it would be an absolutely exceptional discovery. To know for certain, we must investigate further. So, close off.
That's not gonna happen.
What? A full physical is in order, yes? We need to know if this transformation affected you adversely. Don't worry, it won't hurt a bit. Oh, yes, I should call Manuela. My apologies.
Yeah, maybe a little bit. Wonder what it says on there. Not that it really matters.
Hey, you.
Hey, you.
The Holy Tomb, huh? I've worked here for years, and this is the first I've heard of it.
Did her arm... Okay, it's just she's got the black robes. She has no arms. When you get that at the wrong angle, that's really bizarre. Her arms are phasing out of existence. Anyway.
I mean, it does make some sense. Sort of. Something about it is still weird.
What about this isn't weird?
I understand now why they'd build the monastery in the mountainous center of Fodlan. Although, when the monastery was built, the Kingdom and Alliance weren't even around yet. But look how cleverly it was placed, right in the middle of the Empire, Kingdom, and Alliance. That's weird, right?
Interesting, so Empire was first? But I believe we found out in one of the other episodes that the Alliance land was formerly owned by the Kingdom, I think they said. So I guess Empire, then Kingdom, then Alliance. Anyway, I think I have a lost item for you. Clean dusting cloth.
Wherever did this turn up?
Yep. Right, let's see if this works.
Hello, Professor. I know that look in your eye. You want to ask me a favor. You want me to help out with your class, right? You just say the word, and I'll help however I can.
I wonder if the Ask Resistance thing works the same as the students, in that you only get them for one battle.
I think that, well, if you ever...
Because, you know... Okay, can't go through there, still. Running around in the monastery. Where shall I run to now? Oh good, to my favourite person.
To be honest, I cannot keep up with all that's been happening recently. Monica was actually Kranya. Tomas was actually Solon. Who were these people? What about you, Professor? You were a true ally, yes?
That's my intention.
Not the most convincing answer you could have given. Still, I simply must take you at your word.
Great. I probably have lost items for you, I just can't be bothered looking for them.
That reminds me.
Yeah, it's been a pretty weird year, hasn't it?
All things considered, this year has been rather terrible. As far as the students are concerned, next month is the last one of the school year. Next month, we will hold the graduation ceremony, though it'll be an understandably subdued affair.
But I thought I had until May to do a
This
paralogue.
month, we ask that you carry out your duties as best you can, to ensure that our students remain calm.
That's interesting. I wonder what we do for the other few months then.
Well,
Back this way we go.
Excuse me. You haven't a thing to worry about. You have been gifted the power of the goddess.
I feel like I have quite a lot of things to worry about, including you.
Furthermore, you have overcome the death of your father, Geralt, and you have destroyed countless of our I am proud. So very proud of who you have become.
Sorry for skipping it. I'm uneasy, yeah. My current theories are that Rhea is either our mother or our aunt, given how close she seemed to our actual mother in a previous line of dialogue. Or it's possible, as my friend suggested, that she could be like our great-great-great-great-grandmother or something. Wouldn't entirely surprise me at this point. But again, very awkward for the S support.
That is understandable. Just know that your unease should disappear the moment we conclude the ritual at the Holy Mausoleum.
I really do not trust whatever it is that you're planning, Rhea. Oh boy. Seteth.
Ah, it is you.
It is.
I am sorry, but I have a lot on my mind. I would prefer to be alone right now.
Oh, but I love talking to you. I was thinking about inviting him to tea, but I suppose I probably ought to just leave him be. Who else is around? I might make a tour of some of my other students who I haven't yet spoken to. So I'll probably cut to that when I find them.
Heya. In our battle last month, we really cut the enemy down to size. But there are other enemies we have yet to hunt down, not least the Flame Emperor. Once we've crushed them all, we can return to our peaceful lives at the monastery. It will happen soon. I have a feeling something big is coming.
And I do not trust it. Hey, do you have any good faculty training?
It will happen.
Let's do the sword. Why not?
what? When you changed, even the other professors were taken completely by surprise. There's a ritual at the Holy Tomb this month, isn't there? I wonder what'll happen with that.
Don't we all?
I'm sure you'll be all right, but don't lose sight of who you really are, okay? However you may change, and whatever new power goes along with those changes, you'll still be the same person deep down. Remember that.
Looks like she's getting over me being Geralt's child instead of her fairly well. So if I go over there, does that mean I'll unlock a support? I'm curious about this, because I've never really found them on the map.
Right.
Is this the correct way? Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh, settle down and stop with the knocking. I'll be there in 2 shakes.
You were sleeping? I'd like a word.
Oh, dear. Professor? Is that you? Just a moment. Oh, what should I do? I can't open the door in this state. Manuela, you simply must quit oversleeping.
Same.
Hold on. Where are my clothes? I can't even find my... Where in blazes is my underwear?
I'm not that bad.
Oh, what is my dressing robe belt caught on?
Please don't let her accidentally open the door and be naked.
I can't tie this properly. It's not even covering... Oh, Manuela. This will have to do.
I so don't want to know. I can hear you. That's definitely the funnier one.
Oh, I would hope, Professor, that you have the decorum to pretend you've heard nothing. Anyway, I'll be just another moment. Patience, please. Hello. Sorry to have kept you waiting. So, what do you want?
That's Koala, what were you doing? I don't really want to ask either of these because it's fairly obvious what she was doing.
Excuse me? You had a reason for coming here, I assume. I've put a lot of time and effort into making it possible to talk with you, you know. No, you've done nothing wrong. Let's just say I'm not having a good day. Actually, I didn't have a good night. Never mind. What did you want, anyway?
To not know about your romantic life? Oh dear. Oh dear. What did I just say, game?
You heard from him? The fellow from last night? Huh. What did he have to say?
He said we will never go out together again.
Yeah, figures. Kind of saw it coming, actually. That's why I came back to my room and went to bed. To get over it. Thank you for checking in on me. Was that all you wanted? Well then, good night.
Sleep well. Wonderful, I suppose. Ooh, item. Oh. I wondered if Dad would be there now. And he is. Wait. Okay, no, never mind. I was thinking about the fact that we're expecting it to be a millennium in 5 years' time, but that's the millennium anniversary of the monastery, I believe, not the year, so we're good. But then again, in theory, if Violet's mother did die in childbirth, and we now know the year, we can probably figure out how old we are. The answer seems to be 21, which is what, 3 years older than Claude? Okay. Good to know we've solved our age, but we can't figure out Gerald's age. Well, there's both my parents, I guess. That's depressing. You okay? There's a cat by that tomb. That person must be blessed. Right, where is everyone? Don't particularly care for Sylvain. I do like Linhart.
How are you, Professor? Did Hanneman make his I will do no harm speech or promise this won't hurt a bit when he asked to study you? Both? I've a bit of research I'd like to perform. Nothing so crass as Hanneman's poking, prodding, and drawing of blood. No, I wish to investigate crest power itself. Crest power must have some kind of limit, right? Lady Rhea says any limits must be the protection of the goddess, but that doesn't quite answer it for me.
I like you. Wonder if I can recruit you.
Your class? I can see the appeal, yes. However, I still have a lot...
Disappointing.
Long ago, Saint Seros was gifted with a divine revelation from the goddess, as well as incredible power. Is that what happened to you too, Professor?
I guess technically.
No way! The professor transformed before receiving any kind of divine revelation, right?
Unless you count the fact that the goddess of creation was in my head this whole time.
Still, I wonder, does the fact that you've changed really mean you've been granted some kind of power? If that's the case, then what sort of revelation can be gained from the ritual? I'm guessing the revelation will just be a gentle reminder to use this new power to save the people of Fodlan. What else is there to say?
I dread to think.
You don't actually believe we're going to hear the voice of the goddess, do you?
Wouldn't be the first time for me. Not many people around here today. I wonder if Edelgard would have anything to say about Monica being evil in the end.
Your hair! And your eyes! What happened to you?
It's a good question.
You didn't lose something as a consequence of gaining these powers, did you?
I don't know yet.
Sometimes our frail bodies don't do well with excess power, so don't push yourself too hard.
I'll do my best. There's another item over there. Dear Lord, so many lost items I'm probably never going to return. I don't seem to be able to find Edelgard. Wonder if she's just not around this month. Well, over here, I guess. Let's do my usual bad attempts at counselling. Walk, strange feeling someone's watching me. Who could it be? Goddess is watching from on high. Yeah. I mean, it's probably that her brother is watching her. But you know, let's try and pretend that that's not entirely the case. I want to talk to Claude in a minute. Wait, wasn't he the only person I came here to see? I'll go talk to Claude now then.
Hey, Teach, is it okay for you to be out on your own right now? Just please be careful not to topple over again. You scared us nearly to death. Anyway, doesn't Rhea want something from you? Sounds important. I'm glad I'll be there to witness the ritual at the Holy Tomb. I want to see whether or not something happens with my own eyes.
Yeah. Let's have tea. Oh, Claude. Wanted to have tea with you. I think I've spoken to pretty much all of my students now. So I'm gonna use up my points. Make sure everyone's motivated, maybe do some training, and I will get back to it in a minute.
People who live an inordinately long time, people whose hair changes color, and those odd heroes' relics.
Okay, the people who live an inordinately long time. Would that happen to be Seteth and Flane by any faint chance?
Is Fodlan some mystical land full of inhuman creatures?
Probably. Is the world different outside Fodlan?
You should see for yourself. I'd recommend exploring west of the Empire.
Fun. Okay, done the faculty training. Ugh. Leggings. And it's time to end the day! Let's check up on how my students are doing.
Well, may I?
Can you help me? I always get the feeling I'm being watched. I get so nervous I can't sleep at night. That's the goddess. You might be right, you should be careful. No, I'm gonna go with the goddess again.
I see.
Yeah. That makes her feel more comfortable. I did this by accident. No, I want you to keep with the magic. I would like to put you on a horse though.
I'm glad thank you.
as and when I can do that.
That was amazing, Hilda. Something about you makes me want to put in effort. It's kind of weird.
That went really well. Good grief.
Better than before.
Okay. More free time. So let's have a look at certifications. I want to try you for Wyvern Rider again. Please don't fail this time, Hilda. Heck yeah! Flying axe! This should be good. Okay, that's fine. I need to level you up one more before I reclass you because I'd like to put him straight into advanced if I can. Well, I'll see what his options will be. Pretty much just a warlock. I wonder if he'd be better in an intermediate class for now. What are even the differences between these? Doesn't make a huge difference, so I'm going to wait until I can get him to an advanced. Can I put you on a horse yet? No, that'll probably be a master one. While I'm at it, I want to see if they've restocked the advanced seals. Because if they have... Ooh, they have. I might class up some more people then, just for the stat bonuses. Oh yeah, I have my weird new class now, don't I? Unique one. Wielder of magic. Okay, that'd work. Who have we got? Are you still a beginner one? Good grief. Let's move you to advanced. Let's make you a sniper. I can always change him back if I don't like it. And that outfit is better than his last one. Don't know if I'll still be able to use an axe, but I hope so. This game seems oddly freed up in having axe use for them. No, I like you as a dancer. Unless you can be a higher class of dancer. No, that's just a bishop. Keeping you as a dancer then. I don't think I want to do anything else right now. I'll just check on you. A grappler would be very good, it's just whether you can pass it. We'll give it a go. Yeah! Well done, Raphael. Very interesting look. It's a look, for sure. Okay. We'll leave it at that for now. So today, I am going to see what this battle is. Bandits in the mountains, rare enemies, so possibly a monster. Actually, let's do this paralogue. See how this goes, because now I'm kind of worried that next month is going to be the end. Even though it shouldn't be.
Hey, Professor. I might have to go back home for a little while.
Someone in your family sick? Is there some kind of an emergency?
Well, that's one way of putting it. The Almiran forces are causing trouble at Fodlan's Locket. Oh, do you know where that is? Well, the mountain range that separates the Alliance from Almyra is called Fodlan's Throat. There's a fortress right on top of the throat, and they call that Fodlan's Locket.
So you're gonna have to defend it?
Well, yeah, you could say that.
I'm sure my brother would be able to handle them on his own, but he said he really wants me to help out. I guess he's a bit tired out from all his hard work. Anyway, our dad's not as sprightly as he used to be. He's not up for a fight. Apparently it would look bad if we left it to the retainers. I really don't want to go, but I guess I have to.
I guess you do.
Hey, Hilda. I wasn't trying to eavesdrop, but I heard you talking.
Hmm? Oh, what's up, Cyril?
You're gonna fight the Almirans, yeah?
Yes, but it's nothing you need to worry about, Cyril.
It's not that. I was just wondering if maybe I could go along with you.
But you'd be fighting people from your homeland. Do you really want to do that?
Okay, so he's Almerian, I guess it would be?
None of them would remember me anyway. It's just that I got captured in the battle at the Locket, and that's how I ended up here. So I'm kinda worried that other kids who lose their folks might not be so lucky.
What do you mean?
Before Lady Rhea took me in, I had a real hard time as a servant of House Goneril.
I'm sorry to hear that, but it's not like I'll go around snapping up Almiran children.
That's good, but I want to see things for myself, so I know that everything's okay.
Well then, let's go together. Oh, would you want to join us, Professor?
Yeah, let's make it a group trip.
My brother will be there, but I'm a little scared about fighting all those fierce Almirans.
If you could come too, it'd be really great. We'd all feel way safer if you did.
Yeah, gladly. Let's go.
Great! I know we'll be okay if you're there. Let's head out right away.
I'll go and get ready too.
Okay, what are we dealing with? Oh, there's monsters, of course there are. I can't have those two die, so what have we got? Giant bird. Fabulous. This will be the territory that we can't let be taken. How did you guys get over here? I'd rather move you over here. Just so there's a good healer on each side, because Ignatz is not my best healer, I'm afraid to say. We'll send Raphael over there. Right. I can swap you, so I'm gonna put, oh, I can't swap you. Okay. I think we're good to go. All ally units are defeated. Who are my ally units?
Most of our allies have fallen. My big brother and I can probably handle this, though.
Hilda, glad you made it. Lord Holst has been afflicted with a sudden illness and couldn't come.
Wonderful.
He's not here? Oh, I'm sorry. You must have been absolutely terrified. It's okay, though. I brought along someone who can definitely help us. That's you, Professor. Please help us save our allies and protect Fodlan's Locket.
We will do our best. Okay, so we have to guard this entire wall.
Good thing I knew about this back road, huh? We ought to be able to help our friends from here.
So where are these soldiers? Is that a ballista? Yeah. So you're over here. Are there any more? Oh, there's one here. Are there only two? Oh no, there's a couple more in the middle. There they are. Okay. So I'm gonna send
Let's get to it.
Leonie over there to help those two. No, because they're not under immediate attack, so I'll send Cyril and Lysithea this way. I could send Raphael that way, but I'd rather not. So you can go that way too. And Leonie, you can go this way to go help that person. Now, this team.
Who, me?
You're probably my best chance of getting to that guy. So I'll bring you over here. So nice to have a flyer on the team now. Then
stay focused.
I want to block off some of these entrances because I don't want people to get through.
Ready and willing.
So me and Claude are going to stand here. Yep, even as a sniper I can use an axe. That's fine then.
I stand ready.
And you guys can
Who, me?
stand here even though you don't really need to right now.
Let us away.
Can I dance for you? No. Okay. In that case, Flame, you can stay on the healing spot.
Ready anytime.
Oh, didn't I move you forward? There we go.
Too easy.
These guys don't seem very helpless to me. Of course, that's fine. Right, the other thing to note is, since Hilda is... Oh yeah, I haven't looked at my new outfit yet. That is awesome. Oh, I've still got the stupid leggings. Why? Anyway, as I was saying, priority needs to be to stop archers, because we do not want them taking Hilda out. Fuck, I should have put Lysithia over on that side so that I could kill off the birds. Oh well, we'll figure that out. Yeah, these guys are pretty good. I'm not too worried about them right now, but still I ought to do my best. Any archers over here? Not immediately.
Support! We're saved!
Yeah, you are.
I put in some work.
I like your dragon friend. I feel like I ought to give it a name, but I don't know what. Right, you have to go. I suppose Aurora will probably be quite good at taking out the giant birds at this point.
I'm not done yet.
No, you're not. But for now, we want to work on making sure that this area is safe.
As expected.
That collar is so weird, but I kind of love it.
We must all do our part.
I feel bad for people who want to cosplay Byleth, because those leggings must be a nightmare to reproduce. Okay, I'm gonna give Aurora another turn, so I can get you back here in position for the bird, which I think we need to fear at this point. No one needs healing yet, which is good. Leonie, if you could carry on that way to go and help that soldier. You guys can come up here.
That worked out.
Strength in action.
Man, he's good. Right. Who haven't I moved yet? That's not helpful. Oh, it'll be, Lorenz. Yeah, figures. Nice! Hilda's brother has trained his soldiers well. Ooh, that guy might actually be in trouble. And I don't know if Leonie's going to be able to get to him in time. We'll find out, I guess. Well done avoiding that bird, Flame. Oh, this could be bad. Right, I'll deal with that whole nightmare in a minute. You're just gonna have to wait there. No, I can't get you close enough to help him. Oh dear. So we may lose that guy. But the rest will hopefully be okay.
I don't have time for failure.
So I wonder if they'll be able to do the master classes at level 30. I hope so. Right, time for this nightmare. That guy seems to be doing okay, so Hilda, come over here and help. It's health number 1 down. Flame is there. Where's Aurora? There. It's kind of hard to tell what she looks like now.
Should I have held back?
No. Has her voice changed? I don't think it has, but it sounds kind of different. Right, I'm going to send Aurora over there because she is arguably the best unit I have on this side of the board. Well, it's not really a board, but close enough. Really need to reclass him. I hope he levels up soon. Bring me over. That should get rid of health bar number 1. Yep. And we need to block it from attacking. Or getting through from territory, rather. So Lorenz can go there. And Marianne can go there, just to make sure that it's,
I won.
not going to get into
You did it!
the area it shouldn't. And then you guys. I've used you. Where's Lysithea? Is that her? Yeah. So who have I not moved again? Has Hilda been moved this turn? Yeah. Who am I waiting on? Who is it? Oh. I'm not used to their new outfits. I keep getting confused. Love it when everyone misses on those. I'll go back and help that guy again in a minute. But we seem to be doing okay thus far. Wow, Aurora is OP. But I appreciate that. Because she's on my side. In fact, she is my side. No! We lost an ally.
No help, game.
I am right next to you.
Oh no, they got one.
We will still rescue the others. Although that guy doesn't seem to need rescuing. He should be the MVP, to be honest. If you take him out, maybe this will level you up. Really want to get him to advanced so that I can give him the good stat boost. What's attacking us here? Oh, this guy. Okay. You're gonna kill him. You're gonna kill him. Who is not going to kill him? Man, this guy's a weakling. Guess I'll go for flame.
I am spent.
That was impressive. Nice job.
A bit disappointing.
Impressive.
You can go over here to help your ally again. I'm almost through the level now, I think, at this point. Not many enemies left. We'll avenge that one guy we didn't really know, but who died.
I'll celebrate later.
You might be helpful as an advanced class as well, if I can get you on a better horse. Not that there's really anything wrong with the horse, but you know. Oh, what am I even saying? Yeah, you guys do not need to move again, but okay. Oh, those guys. Didn't know they were that. Gonna send Ignatz here, because I want to get him to a better class pretty desperately. So he's gonna have Hilda's support. That's me, not Ignatz. Oh, I'm a fool. I just really want to get him to a class where I can get him better stats. So if I put him there, wait for these enemies to come along. If I keep you guys kind of nearby, but not really in the way, everyone else can wait where they are. I don't know if I should cut the battles or not, because it is kind of the main part of the game, is the strategy. But at the same time, you guys can go wait over there unless you're needed. You can stay a little bit closer so you can heal people. Anyway, but at the same time, I know that it does take me forever sometimes to get to the relevant parts. I guess I'll just leave it in, because no one's watching this, certainly at the moment. Let's build a barrier of people here for a moment. So yeah, no one's watching, so I'm basically just doing this for myself, so I will do as I please. Until someone does watch and inevitably yells at me for it. Whoa, did he just die?
Gotta use your head sometimes.
That would be bad. Definitely think that guy should be the MVP. I really hope to save the others, yeah. Do you need healing? No, you're okay at the moment, so... I may regret this later. But we'll find out. Yeah, I do want you to heal him. I'm going to put you in the forest, so you have a bit of a defense boost. Man, that guy's just the worst.
No hard feelings, right?
Finally, he's level 20. Okay, we can relax now. Send in the big guns. Ideally get him out of there, actually. Because I'd rather he didn't die now that he's at the level where I can advance him. And there's good old Lysithea. Let's put you in here. Let's auto-battle. See what they do. Not a lot, it seems. Well, I guess since you're here, you may as well finish off that guy.
Who knew?
Let's see if Hilda can finish him off. It seems suitable. Is that everyone then? I feel bad that we only saved like one of the soldiers.
Still a delicate flower, you know. We did it somehow. Cyril, Professor, thank you.
You bet.
I'm gonna drop by my family's estate and complain to my brother a bit. You two should head back.
Sure. Oh good, everyone's motivation goes up. Goneril Valkyries. That'd be a good one to give to Hilda now she can fly.
They aren't really trying to cross Fodlan's throat. I'm not saying they're not serious, but fights like this one aren't really invasions.
Then what are they doing?
They just start fights like this sometimes. It's so they can show off how strong they are. I think it's pretty dumb. I mean, people are getting killed. And why? So some guy can think he's tough? After every fight, they do a big feast and everybody eats and dances and there's music. It's supposed to honor the dead, but I figure they just like to make noise. I think they're all idiots, but if I'm real honest, it wasn't the worst way to live life.
Feeling homesick?
Nah, I'm where I belong now, and I don't really like Almyra. If they want to show how tough they are, then they ought to look after kids who've lost their parents.
True.
Whew, I'm tired. Professor, Cyril, thanks for all your help.
You get a chance to see your brother?
I did, though I think I'd be better off otherwise. He was horribly ill, for one thing. He looked so pale and haggard. Apparently, he'd eaten a bad mushroom before the battle, and it made him horribly sick. What an idiot. Anyway, when I told him we'd handled the Almyran situation, he was just gushing with praise. I tried telling him that it wasn't all me, but he didn't even listen.
Weren't you glad to get praise from him?
That did feel pretty good, I'll admit. But then things got awkward. He started trying to pawn off his whole inheritance. I told him I wanted none of it. Eventually, he settled for foisting this thing on me. Do you know what it is?
It's gonna be one of the relics, isn't it?
One heck of an axe.
Yeah.
He gave it to you?
Yes. It's a magic axe called Freikugel. It's the hero's relic of House Goneril.
Freikugel? That's fun.
He said that I should have it, since the crest I bear will allow me to wield it. He was so insistent I eventually relented. But I don't think I can be responsible for something so precious. Hey, Professor, why don't you take it instead?
I'm just gonna give it back to you. You should keep it.
Heroes' relics contain terrifying power. They're beyond the capabilities of a novice like me. You're the only person I trust to take care of it. Please, help me out here.
If you're sure.
Thank you so much. I honestly didn't know what I was going to do with this thing. A big scary axe is not my style. Plus, look closely. Parts of the axe are pulsating, like it's alive. How gross is that?
That is pretty gross.
But I'll use it if you tell me to, Professor. Or you could get somebody else to wield it if you like. It's all up to you now.
That Hilda, she really is something.
I wonder if I have anyone else who can wield it. I'll check that out in a second. Should we do another one while we're here? Level is 26 though, which is a lot. No, I'll end the free day. Could probably have used that action point, but I didn't feel like it was the right time. What am I saying? I'm just lazy. It's nice to get a bit of side plot in there though. I wonder if the relics can break. Well, I guess so, since the Sword of the Creator can. Oh, what did I click? Oh, just instruct manually. Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Lecture time it is. Who's Felix again? Oh, that guy. Give him flowers. Because everyone gets flowers on their birthday from
sorry,
me.
Hilda. Yeah, but that's okay. I think
I see. It's all making...
I see. Aha!
Great. Stuff happened. Okay, let's see what I can do for Ignatz. Oh, yep, that's a pretty good stat boost. But it wants his reason to be high. Yeah, we'll give it a go. Come on, Ignatz. No! My boy!
I failed.
You did. Try that again some other time. Is anyone else still on a beginner? Lorenz is. But I want him to go on to a... Well, I could make him a cavalier, I guess. It's only a slight change, but at least he'll have more range. Congrats, you have a horse now.
Was there any doubt?
Yeah, a little bit. Right, we'll have to try Ignatz another day then. Everyone else I'm happy with for now. Though I will buy a couple more advanced seals. Oh, they're still out of stock. Okay, that's fine. I have enough for now. Right, we're going to explore because I want to motivate people. Any quests at the moment? No. I wonder if that's just because I have full capacity. Which it could well be. Battalions, I need to sort them out. Let's do that. Wonder if Claude will have tea with me today. That'd be nice.
What do you require? Farewell.
Right. Farewell indeed. Now, where do I want to go? Doesn't look like anyone has any new conversation. So we'll just focus purely on motivation, in which case I may cut this out if it's not interesting, we'll see. Okay, so all of that's done and I still have 1 point left, so I'll go see if Claude wants tea today. If not, I might work on trying to poach... I've forgotten his name, Linhart. So I just want to be able to recruit someone.
I want to see what... Thanks.
Yeah, tea time. Hope I don't mess this up.
Oh, I'm
Let's
sorry.
go with this.
Did I make you wait? I ran as fast as I could.
Ooh, different snacks. I think it's the first time I've had different ones. Zix, this is our second tea time.
Thanks.
Looks good. Oh, I really want some scones right now. Or scones. Maybe I'll get some on the way home from work tomorrow. We'll see. Right, please let me not mess this up. Courtyard couple, thanks for everything. Things that bother you. Thanks for everything. I love you, Claude.
Oh?
Someone you look up to, you seem well, guessing someone's age. Guessing someone's age could be funny. Yeah!
Oh?
Dreamy nights, books you've read recently, evaluating allies. This is going surprisingly well.
The taste of relaxation. You're not like the others. You're an outsider, just like me.
Praise, nod, or sigh. Nod.
Of course.
I think this is the first time I've got them all correct. Oh, that was great. Ooh. Observe gifts. What can I give him? Fishing, sweet tooth, animals or cute things, gardening, horseback riding, weapon maintenance. Tempting to give him that. I'll give him an owl feather. Everyone likes those.
Hey, this is great. Thanks.
Don't want to risk giving you another one, so let's observe. Oh. What is this?
No matter how hard you look, you won't see what I'm scheming.
This is adorable. It's so much better than the weird face-touching thing from Fates.
Is my face really that interesting?
Yes. Oh.
No matter how hard you look.
Maybe it's time to end. That was great.
I'm afraid I've stayed too long. Thanks for the tea. Let's plan to do this again sometime.
Such quality. Oh, my charm increased. Wonder if I've got another support with him yet. Yes. Take some time before I can deepen this bond. Interesting. I wonder if that means I have to time skip before I can get the next support. Which I suppose is always possible. Right, there's an item over here. Another feather, good. I use a lot of those. Right, so I need to go over here for the thing with Leonie. May as well get it done, I think. Everyone's all nicely motivated now, thanks to the high number of activity points I have. I need to stop running into walls. Is this even the right way? No, it is not. This way!
Right.
See how good I am at navigating.
Professor.
Yes, let's talk.
Hey, Professor. Got a minute? Look, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I didn't mean to lose my temper.
This was over Dad, if I recall correctly.
I was rude to you. I should have known better.
It's alright, I wasn't offended. It's alright.
Huh, I thought you might say that. In that way, you're just like Captain Gerald. You accept other people. You don't let petty details get under your skin.
I do try.
Well, when I was a kid, I kind of latched onto him. I've been calling myself his apprentice ever since. He spent some time in the village I grew up in. Actually, you weren't with him back then. Why not?
See, this is especially interesting if I am 21 as I think I am, because that means I am probably older than her. I don't remember.
Huh.
Maybe he left you with a relative or something. Anyway, back then, Gerald's job was to deal with poachers. Well, they were bandits, but we called them poachers. Nobody in the village could stand up to them. But your dad, he took them on like it was nothing. I was so impressed. All I could think was how amazing mercenaries were. I'd lived in that tiny village my whole life, so to me, Captain Gerald was nothing short of a legend. So I went right up to him and I told him I was going to be his apprentice. He didn't stick around long after that, but he did teach me a lot while he was with us. Tactics, strategy, training routines, it was all so new and exciting. So after he left, I kept at it, kept training, just like he taught me.
I'm glad you got to see him again, even if it's not for long.
Me too.
Still sad.
I always planned to meet him again once I became a top-tier mercenary. But I'm just glad I got to see him, to thank him properly and all. I've spent my whole life working to become a great mercenary like your father. There were so many times when I wanted to ask his advice, but I couldn't. I just had to make do.
This is a lot sadder now I know he's dead.
That's how I've made it this far. Just hard work, all on my own. But then you come along. And it's like you don't appreciate Captain Gerald at all, or how lucky you were to have him around your whole life. No, it still really bothers me. You might be his kid, but I'm still his best apprentice. Got it?
And we're back to where we began. I feel like the game is slightly trying to push Lorenz and Leone together. And I am definitely fine with that, because I don't particularly care for either of them. Okay, what was it that it said? So it's going on to A support by the look of it, even though I've got the 2 arrows above the B. Huh, that's interesting. Anyway, we're done exploring for today. Yeah, let's go see Linhart.
Well, hello, Professor. You came all the way to my room to... Oh.
This was the first support I've had with someone outside my class who isn't a teacher.
You've brought the materials from your lecture I slept through. I appreciate it. Thank you.
I wonder if I can recruit him after this. I won't do this again, or don't miss the lectures. Don't miss the lectures.
It's not that I want to miss lectures. Exactly. Drowsiness is my arch nemesis. For some reason, I just can't seem to win against it.
Literally me.
Just talking about it makes me sleepy.
Agreed. Let's wake you up with a bit of training. A trip to town might help your mood. You're not motivated enough. Trip to town?
That sounds more than a little exhausting. I think I'll stay in. I must compliment you, though. By this point in most conversations, I'm bored senseless. But I'm enjoying this. I wonder why. What is it about you that fascinates me so?
That's a good question.
You're definitely a strange one.
Yep. Yeah, I'm strange.
In truth, your very nature is odd.
We're embracing it at this point.
You're definitely not a commoner, but you don't seem like a noble either. You're something else.
A goddess, apparently.
And yet you can wield one of the hero's relics. You're like a hero in some silly legend. Or you could be a villain who came here to enact some evil plot. That wouldn't surprise me either.
Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me if Ray has anything to say about it. I'm not a villain, or is that what you think? Is that what you think?
Hey, Professor, will you ever allow me to investigate that crest of yours? It won't hurt a bit, I swear. I'm sure I could find out all sorts of things about your crest. And you. Of course, I'm not as experienced with such research as Professor Hanneman, but I do what I can.
Ah, Tranquil Moorcat has arrived. Hey, Quill.
Someday, I think I might like to become a crest scholar. You never know.
Is he Black
Oh, don't
Eagle?
trouble yourself. I didn't mean now. I've got a lot of other research I'm working on at the moment. I tend to start a project, get bored, and then leave it be.
Literally me.
I might be ready to investigate your crest soon. I'd have to tidy up a bit first. On that note, good night, Professor.
Good night. Speaking of which, I really ought to go to bed. I have work tomorrow, and I know that if I start the battle that's coming up, it's gonna be Lysithia, you can have flowers.
Grateful.
It's going to be probably another half an hour or so, if not more. Let's try Ignatz again. Come on, my boy. You can do it this time. Yeah! Really hoping that the stat boost will make him a better unit.
I can't believe I did.
Yes, because I really like him and I want to use him more. I'm going to save here. The sensible thing to do would be to stop, but I really, really don't want to, so I'm going to just sneak in some more time and go to bed late. House ventured into the Holy Tomb to receive a revelation from the goddess. In that hidden place, deep beneath Garagmak, a shocking truth is revealed. Which in itself is not shocking at all. Here goes nothing, I guess.
You're going to receive the goddess's revelation at the Holy Tomb? That's news to me. I did not see that coming.
Lady Rhea's going too, right? I hear it will be well guarded, but is that really okay?
Clearly it won't be if it's our mission for the month.
If Solon's allies are still around, it's certainly true that we don't know when or where they may appear.
Here and today, I assume?
I don't know what type of place this holy tomb is, but we should be cautious.
If something happens, we'll have to take matters into our own hands.
What do you think, Professor? Is it really okay for Lady Rhea to attend?
I am not that concerned about her. I'm worried or it's encouraging. I am worried.
It seems to be tightly sealed, I'll give you that. We should be fine as long as nothing goes terribly wrong.
Cue something going terribly wrong.
Yep. Just as long as nothing goes wrong.
I love you, Claude.
Well, the truth is, we won't know what's going to happen until it happens. All we can do is stay on our guard and play it by ear.
Indeed.
That's quite enough babbling, Claude. There is nobody more unfit for a holy ceremony than you.
Oh, go the heck away, Lorenz.
Divine punishment won't strike us for setting foot in the holy tomb, right? Good grief. Why are you always so negative? Flame? Is something on your mind?
Who, me? No. It is nothing. May we all see this through to the end.
What do you know, Flame?
It still doesn't make sense to me. A goddess was living inside Teach, right?
Still technically is, I guess.
But now there's a ceremony to receive a revelation or whatever. How could that be necessary anymore? There must be another objective.
See, this is the thing. I just don't know what it is, and that scares
to speculate
me.
About it now. We'll know the answer soon enough.
Yep.
There isn't any danger for us students, but
there will be.
Be careful, Teach.
I'll do my best.
Are you surprised, Professor? This is the Holy Tomb.
That mechanism for descending underground back there, what powers it?
So we're far enough underground that we had a sort of lift. Oh boy.
When I tried to come by myself, it wouldn't even budge.
This is where the goddess who created this world was laid to rest, along with her children.
With her children? They wouldn't happen to be Rhea, Seteth, and Flame, would they?
It is said that our creator, the goddess Sothis, sat upon this very throne.
Oh, it is the room where she appeared in my head.
Professor, do you recognize this throne?
Yes. I do.
So long. I have waited so very long for this day.
But why? Is Rhea somehow going to ascend and become the goddess?
Sit upon the throne.
By killing us?
I have no doubt you will be gifted a revelation from the goddess.
Oh, I don't trust this.
Well, it was supposed to be but a step away. What could possibly be missing?
Sorry to disturb you when you're distressed, Archbishop, but it seems some uninvited guests have arrived.
There we go.
Don't move, any of you. If you
Who are you
move, your
guy?
lives will be forfeit.
Wonderful.
Thank you ever so much for guiding us this far. The Imperial Army will now take possession of everything in the Holy Tomb.
Wait, the Imperial Army? Wouldn't that be, oh, what's her name? Black Eagle Lady. Why can't I remember her name? Edelgard, there we go. Isn't that her territory?
Imperial Army? What are they doing here?
Exactly.
So, they knew we were heading to the Holy Tomb and followed us here. Hey, who is that standing next to the angry guy? Could that be...
The Flame Emperor. I see. So you've been allied with the Empire from the beginning.
What are they doing here? What do they hope to gain?
There's only one goal for grave robbers like these. Right, Flame Emperor? You're here to steal the treasure that rests within the Holy Tomb.
For a fool you catch on quickly, those crest stones will be ours.
Ooh, crest stones.
That infernal power, which is masquerading as a medicine but is truly a poison, will plague this world no longer.
Insolence! You will atone for the sin of trampling on this holy resting place. Professor, destroy these villainous traitors who dare dishonor our creator.
Ooh, she's mad. She's angry. I hear suspicious cat noises from the kitchen. I do not want to know what's going on. Kitten! Ah, a wild tranquil appears. Oh, Longku Fire Emblems has answered my summons with great crashing noises from upstairs. Do you think it's dinner time? Because it kind of is. And yet... Oh, I can't bring everyone, that's interesting. Right, what are we dealing with? There's a lot of them. Who is the commander? Is it the Flame Emperor? It is. Wonderful. Well, this should be fun, right guys? Hope there aren't many archers around for Hilda's sake. I guess we're going for it. Oh, I should go to bed. But I will not
allow such violence from the Empire. Strike down the rebels and protect the Holy Tomb.
Where's she? Is she in here?
The crest stones are in the caskets! Open every last one of them!
The Holy Tomb must not be desecrated. Protect as many of the crest stones as you can.
You can get them back by defeating
I guess we're fighting over who gets those crest stones. What in the world do they intend to use them for anyway?
So are these the caskets? Yeah. And those are the crest stones.
Who, me?
So I'm going to put you over...
Let's get to it.
You can come here, I guess, and start... I'll just check the levels. Yeah, start defending the caskets on this side. You can do the same.
Ready and willing.
Okay, we don't want you to be over there then. Lysithia!
Leave it to me. This is what I do.
I love Lysithia. So helpful. Now if I move Claude to there.
Let us away.
Flame, if you would do that.
You underestimated me.
Ready anytime.
Ignatz, you can go over there.
Stay focused.
Aurora, you can go over here.
Who, me?
And Marianne, you can stay kind of middle-ish. I don't think Rhea's in this battle. And you can head down here. See how this goes.
That is enough. Do you even know what those stones are?
Okay, so I've got to kill those guys. And not let them get back to the doorway. Dear Lord, there's a lot of them. Oh my word! How on earth am I supposed to stop them getting away? And we have some amount of space, but not a great deal.
As expected.
We'll send those to the convoy for now.
That's the golden deer for you.
Right, that guy can't get away yet. I ideally want to send Lysithia over there, but I'm slightly worried that she will die before I get too far.
Should have trained better.
Get rid of you. Great. You can come down here.
Another one down.
And go there. We can deal with you.
Work.
And then I'll put you here ready to take him out. Okay, we really need to start moving forwards, guys.
I just worked harder. Aha.
I really like her outfit, by the way, in her current class. It's nice. And then Marianne, you can be on standby.
This is what I do.
Well done, Flame.
Feel my
And I could probably just turn off battle animations and get a
Now's our chance.
similar result. Ugh, good. Will you stop that? Okay, so they're coming back to take multiple, which benefits me in terms of getting rid of them.
Never underestimate an outsider.
I guess you might be coming back this way. We ideally want you to attack. Oh, we can't move in that case. We'll finish off this guy. And I want to see how you're doing. Not badly. You could come round and, yeah, heal Flame. That'd be good. Oh, I did it from over there. Wasn't exactly my intention, but sure. These things are getting pretty easy to defeat. Which is good, because they're annoying. Now you can go over there, for no particular reason. You can kill this guy.
Sorry, did I hurt you?
And then start moving this way. So far none of them have got away, which is good. I'm going to start moving Aurora this way, I think. Ah, not being able to move is a complete pain. See if I can get Ignatz to finish this guy off. You're definitely doing a lot better now that I've... Oh, wrong button. Now that I've recast you, which is exactly what I was hoping for. Oh, I forgot you had Lorenz with you. Oh, and he still gets EXP. That's very helpful. Ooh. Right, that guy is in fact trying to get away. We must stop him. Lysithea, you're the best place to do so. With your epically long range. Take him out.
Of course I won.
Claude, you can work on going to attack this guy. I wonder if he can get out through there. I hope not. Terrain that cannot be crossed. No, I think the only exit was the one they showed us. Who do we want to send in? Leone, go deal with that. So far we've got all the crest stones back, I think, which is good. And it hasn't been too difficult to do, I assume again because I'm on the good old easy mode. It's weird because some of these battles have felt really easy and some of them have been quite tricky, so I'm not really sure what balance they were going for with this. No, wrong button. I keep trying to skip. That sure is an outfit. Okay, so that guy's done with. Whoa, her healing range is incredible. Loving this. Okay, so who's left? Just these guys. Is that everyone? It is. Right, Claude, if you could finish off that guy.
It's not luck,
Done.
It's fate. I'm not done yet. Experience.
So many crest stones. Is there actually a staircase there? Huh, looks like it. Handy. Right, let's get the squad together. Might actually send Lysithea this way. Hilda and Leone can go this way, and then you guys will hopefully catch up soon. Your healing range is ridiculous. Who needs it most? Leone does. Right, here goes nothing. Okay, I can't get within attacking range of them. Where can you get to, Flane? You should be able to reach her.
You underestimated me.
Let's get going on this. Really hope she doesn't die. She's so helpful. Okay, there's more archers up here, so we need to be very careful with Hilda, who can wait there. Leone can charge right in. And you can go with her, Raphael. Marianne can come forwards, we'll carry on healing people. because that can only benefit the team. Can we get up here? Oh. Only by flyers. Oops. Guess we're going this way then. And then Claude, if he ever catches up, bless him. Didn't mean to leave you behind, buddy.
Let's think carefully.
I do so love it when the gambits fail. She's so OP. If she dies, I will be so upset.
You underestimated me.
But for now, she's doing a pretty good job of taking care of the enemy on that side. I think we shall send Aurora in. Go kill off that dude.
That is that.
Nice. Ignatz, show off your new magic skills.
Who knew?
Oh. Or shoot the guy. That works too. He's doing so much better now I've reclassed him. That makes me happy. Right, you can take out this archer. Because we've got to get rid of those for your safety. Raphael can take out this archer. And Leonie can attack that guy, I guess.
Takes care of that.
You can move again. You may as well stand there. I'll bring Marianne over to help you out a bit. Very nice. She's so good as a healer. Like, incredible. And then Claude can continue running along the tomb. Oh, hello.
I'm told it's fine to kill those who resist. Now then, how shall I cook you?
That took an interesting turn. Please do not cook me. Such dramatic animations for people who just miss. Anyway, back to the whole cooking thing. What is that all about? Who from the Black Eagles has to be related to this dude? Because, you know, that must suck. Lysithea, if you would be so kind as to come and finish off this weirdo. I'm sure you will. Thank you.
Wait. No. I was just following orders. I just...
Well, someone's going to be executed by the church.
I don't have time for failure.
Ridiculously OP. Like, I'm not complaining, but wow.
Another one down.
I wonder if this means that
Can I get it?
Lorenz is the only one
Impressed.
who hasn't got into an advanced class yet. I'd imagine so. Anyone particularly need healing? Yeah. Heal up Aurora. You guys have all moved. Come on, Claude. At least I've got all the crest stones back, I believe. Right, Lysithea, come and stand next to me, would you? Okay, you get left with 1. What do you do?
You wish to interfere? Then your life is...
Oh, yeah, you can go over there. Now we should deal the finishing blow.
You are the one person I did not wish to make an enemy of.
I bet he's going to turn out to join our side in the end. Because he really seems to like us in a weird way.
Predictable.
There we go. He's certainly less weird than the cannibal guy.
So, the end has come.
Wait, what?
Is this some sick joke? The Flame Emperor is actually Edelgard?
What? What? Again, I say, what? What just happened? How does that work in her route then? I did not see that coming. What do I do with this information?
You have disappointed me, Edelgard. To think that a descendant of House Hresvelg would dare betray the Holy Church. Professor, kill Edelgard at once.
What?
She is a danger to all of Fodlan. Such a rebellious heart cannot be allowed to keep beating.
I'm not gonna kill her.
I have achieved my objective. I will retreat. Farewell, Professor. If we meet again, it will be on the battlefield. Come, Hubert.
What?
To flee is futile, wicked girl. The Church of Seros will raise its entire army against you until you have been captured and punished.
What happens in her route? Does it just cycle round which house it belongs to, or what?
You have defiled the holy tomb, dishonored the goddess, and humiliated your brethren.
Yikes!
That crime will never be erased. Even if you burn in the eternal flames and spill all of your blood into the goddess's soil.
I mean, on one hand, Rhea, chill and stop being so scary. On the other hand, I mean, I've heard Edelgard was a bit ruthless, but...
Come, Professor. Let us return and decide upon our next course of action.
I really did not see that coming.
I'm not exactly on friendly terms with the princess, but I do have a few questions for her.
Yeah, don't we all?
Edelgard said that the Creststones represent power. That means she knows how to use them. She almost certainly knows other secrets of Fodlan as well. Once things calm down a bit, there's a lot more that Rhea needs to tell us.
Yeah, just a bit.
I just hope there's still time. I have this strange feeling that history is being written, that an age of anarchy is upon us. Let's hope I'm mistaken.
Oh, I don't think you are. I've been recording for over 2 hours now. Pre-editing. It's after
The leaders
my
of the church have
bedtime.
misused its creed to fulfill their true desire, to rule the world. They have fooled the people of Fodlan.
See, I thought this would have been Claude's thing.
Long ago, they divided the Empire to create a kingdom, and then divided that kingdom to create an alliance.
Yeah, I'd worked that out.
They did all of this to make the masses bicker amongst themselves. They caused instability in order to reinforce their own authority. They gathered gold and lived in extravagance. How? By preying on the devotion of those who wished for the goddess's salvation.
Yeah, probably.
Those corrupt hypocrites cannot lead Fodlan to true peace. Their foul belief system must be torn asunder so that true wisdom may finally prevail. And so, I have decided, by order of the Adrestian Emperor, Edelgard von Hresvelg.
Wait, you're the Emperor now? I thought you were still the Imperial Princess.
The Empire hereby declares war on the Church of Seros.
Oh dear.
I cannot believe it.
This is
Let
bad.
us recount the situation as it stands, Professor. After you returned from the Holy Tomb, the Adrestian Empire declared war upon the Church of Seros, as well as our allies.
Yeah, got that part.
Edelgard demanded her own father relinquish the throne, and then assumed the position of Emperor.
Yikes.
She has deemed the Church of Seros to be an evil of this world, and is calling upon the people of Fodlan to help her tear it down. I must discuss our response to this declaration with the Archbishop, after the Knights return from their investigation.
Which I assume they won't, and that'll become our mission.
Until then, watch over the students. See that they remain calm.
What happened to the rest of the Black Eagles? Are they all just still here?
I heard
Apart
what happened,
from Hubert, I
Teach.
guess.
The princess, well, the Emperor now. She really did it, didn't she?
Yes, she did.
The lords and dukes of both the kingdom and the alliance have been called out, and now have to choose between the church and the empire. The seed of conflict was always there, and now we find ourselves in the middle of a war that will tear Fodlan in two.
The Empire is rash, but I never thought it would come to this.
How could something like this happen? I hope everyone back home is safe.
I'm sure it's mass confusion at home right now.
My brother must be worried sick about me.
Only time will tell, or let's calm down. I don't know if telling them to calm down will actually calm them down, though.
You're absolutely right, Teach. I'm sure a lot of us are worried about our homes, but all we can do for now is prepare for battle and tread carefully.
Wow. Yikes. I mean, I know Claude has seemed pretty critical of the church, but I don't think he'll side with the Empire.
Part 1. White Clouds. Lone Moon. To war.
Oh my word.
Together, the people of Fodlan relish the beauty of the brilliant moon overhead as another year ends. They recall sad partings and new acquaintances alike, but each person must still walk their chosen path alone. With each day, the presence of spring grows stronger, and yet a lone moon still haunts the sky, a silent reminder perhaps of some inescapable truth.
I genuinely did not see that coming at all. This is great. I'm enjoying this game so much. I mean, I didn't want to expect anything in case it disappointed me, and it really hasn't. My plan has worked. Oh, I'm so glad I talked Katie into letting me borrow her Switch. Why am I in the middle of the month? I won't question it.
Unforgivable! I cannot fathom that the Adrestian Empire would embark on such a violent course of action.
The fault is my own. I failed to see the wickedness within Edelgard's heart.
Is she wicked, or what is her objective? They're not going to listen to me questioning if she's wicked, so...
There is no question on that front. She clearly wishes to conquer all of Fodlan.
Yeah, that was implied.
In order to achieve her own selfish ambitions, she plotted with ill-meaning strangers and defiled the Holy Tomb. Or perhaps her ambitions are even grander than we know. Perhaps she is planning to make herself a false deity by demonizing the Church of Seros.
First, weird pronunciation of deity. Second, I don't think she'd go that far. I don't think she's trying to make herself a goddess here.
Adrestia received its very name through a divine oracle. To injure the goddess is a sin most foul that shall not be forgiven, nor forgotten.
Yeah, I gathered that.
We must stop the Empire, and quickly.
So I wonder if, in Edelgard's route, Dimitri is the Flame Emperor, and in Dimitri's route, Claude is the Flame Emperor. I don't know.
I have returned, Rhea. Welcome back, Shamir. Were you able to discern the Empire's movements?
Their main troops are marching towards Garreg Mach. It is said that they will join forces with Edelgard's army and arrive within 2 weeks.
2 weeks? That is not enough time.
Wait, who's... Yeah, the
It will
Empire's
require
movements.
all of our efforts just to prepare our defenses before then. We must send notice to all surrounding villages at once. We must order the residents of Garreg Mach to flee for their lives.
It will be done.
Professor, listen closely. If our enemy invades the monastery, I will have no choice but to stand upon the battlefield. If something happens to me, I am entrusting my sacred duties to you.
So something's going to happen to her, and we're going to be the Archbishop for the next few years, I would imagine. Sacred duties? Why me is fairly obvious.
You must have guessed it by now. The truth of who you are.
I have a few guesses.
Or perhaps I should say, your lost memories are surely beginning to return.
Not so much.
I have acted all these long years as a mere proxy for you. But the duty is yours, and yours alone. Only you can lead the people of Fodlan.
This time, I had no idea what she was talking about.
Rhea, please. You must tell me all that you know. I beg of you.
Please.
That one is the progenitor god. Am I correct?
Oh yeah, that we did know.
In a sense. Our dear professor is a vessel. One who carries the power of the progenitor god within.
I thought we already knew that.
In time, the vessel will become one with the power contained within, and the progenitor god shall return to this world.
I see. I trust that you are aware of the questionable nature of this experiment. But I suppose there is no turning back.
Is this game gonna end with a Robin versus Grima type situation where Sothis comes back but we die because of it?
I ask that you help our friend. And in doing so, help her. I am waiting and hoping for the moment when our creator rules this wayward land once more.
I understand. As ever, I will take you at your word.
Lady Rhea, brother, I will do my part as well.
Flame, were you eavesdropping? Regardless, I am glad to hear it. You owe your life to the Professor, after all. And in the end, they may prove to be our brethren.
They may prove to be our brethren. See, there is something going on with the green-haired gang. I don't know what it is, but there is something going on.
You have my gratitude, Sedith. And you as well, Flame.
They're clearly the saints, aren't they? Because Rhea always seemed like she was Saros. And the friend who's playing it I was talking to, she has a theory that Setith is Kihol and Flane is, I don't remember her name, but Kihol's daughter. Which she is. I mean, yeah, something is going on here.
As followers of the progenitor god, it is up to us to see our mission through.
This has taken a turn. I'm really curious about how this works in the other routes, particularly Black Eagle. Ooh, new music. Oh my word, you have no idea how much I want to keep playing, but I can't. I have to go to bed, I have work tomorrow. But you can bet that I will be back here tomorrow as soon as I am done with work. Because, dear lord... Ooh, speaking of dear lord... That is a lot of things. Also, why is Setith part of my house now? Not that I'm complaining, but... Ah, interesting. Anyway, on that chaotic note, I'm gonna have to end. Oh, I don't want to, but I have to. So until next time, bye!